Hello everyone and welcome back to the Gaming Droid and welcome to Tiger Knight. This is going to be slightly odd size for YouTube because for some reason, I'll show you, nothing happens. So the resolution just doesn't change. I'm recording this slightly differently than I normally would. I'd normally use a window capture or a game capture. Instead I'm using a display capture set to the limits of the game borders, simply because this game uses an odd system where it jumps in and out. So, what is this game? This game is Tiger Knight, and Tiger Knight is a third-person fight combat game, sort of medieval warfare. In this case, China style. Or China medieval warfare. It's focused on the sort of feudal period, and it's similar to Warband or Mount and Blade. There's 3 different modes. There's Epic War, which is PVE, which is a massive number of NPCs that you have to defeat. There's Duel Mode, which is one-on-one, and there's Command Mode, which is groups of generals against each other. You have sets of militia that you equip and train up. Your materials are copper, gold, prestige and exploit, and you can trade these. You have a general. My general is Gozaimasu, and you also have a loyalist cavalry. You have a not a loyalist cavalry. You have an adjutant. Your adjutant is a kind of like an assistant general, a personal bodyguard in a way. There's missions you can complete. So, being strong is the only way to survive. Obtain 300 prestige. On a random battlefield, earn 180 prestige. So, let's jump in and show you a game. And what will happen is this will close down and reopen. There's upgrade trees for you to upgrade using prestige and exploit. You can upgrade your military and also upgrade your general and buy some different equipment and things. So I can get a Spear Sergeant, which will give me Garrison Spears, and then move on to Spear Centurion later. But let's jump into a match and I will show you what's going on in the actual combat. So we queue up and we wait for technically 9 other people, because 4 more people on my team and 5 people on the other team. Accept the match. It's a very interesting game. I would say it needs a bit more polish. The interface system is a very classically Chinese game interface system, which is it's a very busy interface system with a lot of additional elements going on. Is this going to be in 720p? Is this the thing that gets changed rather than the actual thing? No, this is going to be in full screen. So what I will do is I will pause the recording here and I will jump into a full screen recording. Hello everyone and welcome back to Tiger Knight. So this is going to be a command mode conquest map. Kill all the enemy generals. We pick our deployment point. The enemy's going to be deploying down here. I'm going to be deployed down on section 10, and that's just going to allow me to push down those steps and down into the field. The objective is to kill the enemy. It's a pretty interesting series. There's a training method that teaches you how to use melee weapons, spears, bows. There's a charge mechanic involved. If an enemy is like riding you down, then you can charge up a spear attack to knock them off their horse and things. If you're mounted, you can attack left and right off the horse, you can stab, you can do overhead swings. It all depends on what you've got equipped, and it's kind of similar to Mount and Blade. The combat's a little bit less distinct because it is harder to block effectively. So hopefully this is recording properly. This is me and my soldiers. These are basic soldiers, and we have some sort of enhanced spears. So I've gotten some slightly better spears. They could do with giving you some faster movement mechanics when you're on foot. Because at the moment I don't have any better movement mechanics. I'm going to switch up to my spade, because my spade is a little bit better against sort of foot soldiers, and that's probably what we're going to be facing a lot of. Archers. So their general has come forwards without them, and that's kind of foolish because Shelly Ryan. Let's see if we can't take Shelly Ryan down. My armor's getting broken quite badly. They're defeating my armor because of the angle of striking things. Kelly Powell. Ooh, my... I'm 2-on-1 here, and this isn't going well for me. It may look like this may be the first time I'm actually going to die. Time for me to go.
The site is in the front.
So I've distracted two of their generals at least. The match that failed to record a few seconds ago was slightly better than this. This is by NetDragon, by the way, published by Oasis. It's a Chinese developer as far as I'm aware. I don't think I have any soldiers left. No, I have lost all my soldiers. So I am now kind of a useless unit to a certain extent. I can damage people. And I have my sickle sword here, or my sickle spear here, with which to damage people. But I can go and hire mercenaries over the tent if I can get there. The match will probably be over by the time I get to the tent, though. And this guy is just standing here doing nothing. In fact, it looks like two of our generals are just standing there doing nothing. And I got shot in the back. Chased down and killed.
Our general is under attack.
So the matches are quite short usually. I'm just waiting to tick through, and then because someone can come and help me. In this stage, people can get you up and save you, but the enemy, if they get to you, can also basically just tread on you and stab you while you're on the ground and negate this. This guy appears to have disconnected. Seppuku! Down I go. During our duel, I took a lot of damage. I took most of my damage from her troops because I didn't have anyone with me. Okay, so we're back here. Don't know why I went into the exchange points. So what I'm going to do, Bokai got killed, so I have to sort of summon him back. Oh no, he just has to heal up, sorry. I think I can... Can I do a rapid heal on him? I don't think I can do a rapid heal on him, but let's go into the upgrades. This is the upgrade tree. You buy equipment and better weapons and things to upgrade your troops. I'm actually going to now spend my prestige to upgrade to a better set of troops, the Spear Sergeant. And the first upgrade we can get for them for 1,700 copper is Garrison Spears. And Garrison Spears are the new soldiers for me. And I'm going to equip them as my main force. I'm going to give them laminated armor. And I'm going to give them wrought iron spears. And everything else I need to spend prestige on. I actually do have some spare prestige, so I can buy a better helmet. And put it into my coffers as well. Dug iron. So this increases the damage with pole arms. Do I want that, or do I want slightly better cloth defense? Or much better cloth defense? Much better cloth defense, I think. And by buying this equipment for my soldiers and myself, I can then go into my... sorry. Where is it? Storage. Here we go. So I can now equip myself with much improved armor and much improved items. I can give myself a wrought spear, so I am in my much better equipment now, so I'll be much harder to kill. So we've got one event going on at the moment, which is the Roman Empire coming soon. Shall we jump into another match, as that match was quite quick? I will see you guys in the match. Oh no, wait. Change to garrison spears. I thought I'd set them as my main force. I want my garrison spears to be the group I use. I need another adjudicant because I have one that's already in a battle. 400 plus 1200 copper. I cannot afford that adjudicant. So do I have to wait out the battle with him? I probably have to wait out the battle for him. And we're back again, and we're back with the Cao Cao massacre. Or Xiao Cao massacre. Cao Cao amassed a huge army of 200,000 soldiers to start a decisive battle against the allied armies. Allied. So I have some archers behind me, which is good. We've got two groups of archers and primarily garrison spearmen other than that. So we've got some archer militia, some level 3 and some mountain bowmen as well. Considering we've got two sets of archers, if the archers come with one of us, so if I take these mountain bowmen with me, I can act as the front runners and they can provide archery support. It's strange that they give you 30 minutes for a battle when in reality I think probably about 15 minutes for a battle is the maximum unless people start fleeing. The whole rehiring soldiers, which you can do, because there are these different spots on the battlefield and you can rehire soldiers, or you can heal your current soldiers, or all sorts of things, dependent on which spots you hold and where you go. So currently I'm headed to the central spot, and I do have the support of another general. So we found the supply site on the far right. That will allow us to resupply our troops with arrows and things. There's Katona, 76. He's playing a mounted archer, I believe. So Wu Shang is a adjutant, and then Caleb Butler is the guy who we are concerned with squishing. Oh, hello. I clicked outside of my window then. Whoops. So come up behind Caleb and see if we can start doing some damage to Caleb. This is the disappointment in the game, is that the melee does become a little bit crazy. I mean, to a certain extent it's quite realistic that the melee is absolutely barking insane, because melee in most of this style of game, or most of this style of warfare is... there was a guy who recently did a thing on melee in medieval period, and in reality it was ran into the melee and swung your weapon, See, this is my advantage, is that with this particular weapon, which is the All Paddle, he's trying to line up his spear, but he can't line up his spear because... And I'm being shot by my own archers. Execution. There we go, so that's one enemy general down. I don't like the fact that my own archers are shooting me, but... And I can come up behind Caleb Butler and start putting a little bit of damage into at least one of his soldiers, not him. Hey Caleb. So he's being executed by one of our guys. And this is a medical tent. So I am actually... Ooh, I've charged past the medical tent. I don't need to be charging anymore. Thank you. And I can heal our troops at the medical tent if... What? I'm being attacked by my own soldiers. Do you mind? Ah, he was knocking me off because Like, I was trying to use it and he wanted to use it. Fair enough. It's a little bit annoying, but...
We have taken the site.
And here we go. I can heal all of our people by coming up to this and holding E. There we go. So we've gained a little bit of health, a little bit of healing, and now I'm going to actually cycle round and see if I can't come up this way and attack someone from behind. So I'm actually going to go around to the right, or to the left, sorry, because that's where we can see enemy generals. I'd be travelling a lot faster if I had a horse, but ah well. And this on the right will be the reinforcement purchasing. I only have 3 of my soldiers left, so if I can get hold of that and actually sort of take command of it, and I can purchase myself some reinforcements. When you're on foot, charge is the best way to move around, and it does actually teach you a lot of the mechanics in the tutorial, like charging.
The site is in the front. Good morale.
We're probably going to win reasonably quickly because their generals have just crowded into the centre of our base. But I'll see if I can capture this before we win. I managed to take down one general and help with another, so that's not too bad.
We have taken the site.
Here we go, conscript some soldiers.
The enemy is broken.
And there we go, I have some bowmen with me. I have some crossbowmen mercenaries with me. Oh, there we go. Last guy's getting stomped on by one of us.
Our victory is moments away.
Easy peasy. So this has been Tiger Knight. It is a third-person melee and mounted combat and archery combat simulator, very similar to Mount and Warblade. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.